Have you ever thought I wouldn't mind walking down that creek and staying overnight, but then the doubts start creeping in? What if it rains? How will I carry the food I need? Could I keep a fire going? What about snakes and spiders? These are fair questions and we'll address them and more. Some you haven't even thought of yet. For instance, you might insist on a daily bath. A mate of mine does, even if there's snow on the ground. So how do you dry off? With a car chamois, it replaces the bulk of a towel in your backpack. Reduction of weight and bulk is the key to you enjoying the trip. The same applies to food. Have you considered consuming freeze-dried food? If you drink instant coffee, you already have, and you don't have to carry the water to rehydrate the food if you're staying on a creek or river. Using a dehydrator is another method of reducing weight. You can make your own whole egg powder, beef jerky, etc., etc. These preparations can be fun as well as you learn to adjust the recipes to suit you. For extra flavour, I add a pinch of curry powder in with my eggs for scrambled eggs for breakfast. The vacuum and sealing unit. This sucks out the air from the food grade plastic and then heat seals the bag. You can seal individual servings of tea and coffee. It also comes with a seal only option for liquids. The single serve of coffee shown has 2 sugars. You could also put milk powder in there if you wish. You could place a spare pair of socks in one of these bags and be guaranteed of a dry pair. Okay, my powdered eggs have just come out of the dehydrator, so they're nice and warm, and most of the moisture has been burned off, or all of it I hope. So now yeah, that's a pretty good seal. That's 5 scrambled eggs there. Weighs nothing, great in a backpack. Because I made them myself, I know exactly how much water to put in. Okay, I've used a permanent marker to ID Sunday breakfast and rounded off the corners so they're less likely to catch and tear the plastic. Here are some typical things people take overnight, and I have seen a 1 litre bottle of dishwashing liquid pulled out of a backpack for a one-night stay. Decanting is the trick. You only need a small bottle of shampoo, and even half this amount of soap is too much for one night. It could be cut in half and vac packed or put in a Ziploc bag. As I was putting in the toilet paper into the very light plastic jar, I thought this would make a perfect container for a spaghetti sauce. At 375 grams, just the right amount. Sauces and flavourings can be put into food grade containers purchased at camping stores. Toothpaste can be decanted. By now I hope you're getting the drift. Size and weight reduction. Something that should be included on every walk is an alternative method of lighting fires. This is one of the simplest. A magnesium block with a flint edge. The magnesium weighs virtually nothing. It sits in a compartment in my knife pouch, goes on my belt, and this one hasn't been lost in 30 years. Just a quick demo. Now that we've shown you some of the possibilities with food, we'd better show you how to cook the stuff. Introducing the Metho stove and Metho container. This lightweight and versatile unit is quick to assemble for when you've done your day's walk and you don't want to go to the effort of making a fire and reducing it to coals to cook. Another trick is to have your burner full of fuel when you start out and your fuel bottle full as well. These burners take a while to jet. It's jetting now. Use this high burn rate for boiling water. Use the simmer rig to gently scramble eggs. You can use both settings when you're familiar with the stove. That is, get your soup boiling, then add the simmering to gently heat the soup right through. I'm adding some UHT milk to my scrambled eggs. I think the milk solids help rebinding. UHT stands for ultra heat treated. You can buy it just about anywhere. These handy little lift out tags elevate the food even further from the flame, giving you longer cooking time. And you can also see what the flame is doing. The eggs are coming along quite nicely. I'll take them off to rest now. Be careful, the sides can get quite hot, and so can these. Now I'll just take this simmering off. Close it. Drop it. Close the simmering lid and kill that flame.